The Core Category Intentional Community Network, also known by the acronym CICN, is dedicated to the ongoing exploration of the core categories of being human phenomenon through the CICN Research Project. Core categories refers to the specialized categories of innate energetic preference that underpin all human experience and understanding. These core categories are variously studied using the 4 degrees of CICN research, which are: first degree, which focuses on visually observing the core category phenomenon and its constituent palettes and fields, using the 5 gears method of CoreCat tracker training. Second degree, which focuses on the conversation surrounding the implications of the core category phenomenon discovery, the greatest conversation humanity has ever had about itself. Third degree, which focuses on the internal drivers of the various core categories which, although they are currently unobservable, clearly map onto highly predictable behaviors and outcomes. Fourth degree, which focuses on the greater holistic meaning and purpose of the core categories, including consciousness, artistic inspiration, morality, spirituality, and one's calling in life. Those who wish to engage in the 3rd and 4th degrees of CICN research need to acknowledge and accept the 1st and 2nd degrees, that which is directly observable and its inevitable implications. The CICN operates under the guiding premise of 5 key givens as its foundational framework. Given 1. The core categories of being human phenomenon exist throughout all of humanity, in all regions of the world, in all ethnicities, and in every generation. Although they can develop in dramatic ways, they still remain categorically constant throughout each individual's lifetime. Given 2. The defining particulars of the core categories of being human phenomenon are established in the CICN's pop culture public presentation data collection, the keystone of human understanding, which all future sample collections we based on and built from. Given 3. The core categories of being human phenomenon is the basic math of being human, the source code of human consciousness, the universal language of the human condition, the intrinsic instrumentation of all human endeavor, and the fundamental truth of human story. Given 4. Due to its unprecedented auspices and the immensity of its implications, there is an imperative of supreme importance to approach the study of the core categories of being human phenomenon properly, through proof of truth, its principles, process, and best practices. Given 5. The core categories of being human phenomenon is the missing unifying arbiter that acts as the critically necessary bridge of connection and correction between the domains of stem and leaf through the humanistic narrative framework rules only it can provide. In order to best be of service regarding the opportunities and challenges presented by the core categories of being human phenomenon discovery, the CICN is committed to a variety of interconnected and interdependent goals, which are: to establish a global network of core category learning centers, first with virtual communities, local meetups, and themed conventions, then eventually permanent physical locations, to better pioneer the phenomenon exploration through shared passion, cooperative research projects, and a mutual yearning to hand this well-earned wisdom forward to future humans. To translate all of the primary teaching texts, including core category tracker training and the greatest conversation set pieces, into as many languages as possible, so that there is a port of entry available to everyone, regardless of their linguistic background. CICN members are also encouraged to document and share their journey in whatever language that best suits them. To facilitate the formation of the top team on planet Earth in terms of core category tracker training, using the 5 gears method of observation, where CoreCat trackers from around the world share their experience, knowledge, tips, insights, and advice on how to cultivate the qualities of character they possess that have helped them be successful with the training. to expand the pop culture presentation collection that represents the keystone of human understanding, both in terms of its overall volume size as well as the comprehensiveness of the variations canvassed, to include a significant number of case samples to study from, as many core categories, ethnicities, careers, and stages of life as possible. To promote awareness of and engagement with the core categories of being human phenomenon discovery through an ongoing outreach campaign. To communicate its importance to the world at large, as well as to specifically search for anyone with potential interest in and talent for such a humanistic quest for truth, and invite them to take part. To generate core category educational media, such as traditional teaching materials, tech platform interfaces, flipped classrooms, self-paced courses, podcasts, animated explainer videos, slideshow lectures, interactive programming, small group mentorship, workshop intensives, and anything else that enhances knowledge acquisition, proficiency, and retention. To inspire artwork that highlights, accentuates, or otherwise draws attention to core category, such as drawing, painting, sculpting, photography, photo editing, mosaics, collages, or any other artistic medium that can be turned to this purpose, as well as any style of art, whether it be hyperrealistic, naturalistic, interpretive, or abstract, that can lend its potency to the cause. To foster an environment that calls out to proper truth seekers and is conducive to developing their absolutely essential and inherently non-replaceable prerequisites of self-supplied human resource, which are interest, talent, effort, mettle, and freedom, in order for them to be successful in their truth-seeking efforts generally and studying core categories in particular. To cultivate a culture of excellence amongst the CICN Research Project participants that promotes heroic attributes such as self-discipline, reason, focus, general intelligence, emotional intelligence, independence, moral courage, forgiveness, humor, patience, hope, logic, empathy, resilience, determination, clarity of thought, fidelity of dissemination, curiosity, self-reflection, growth mindset, aspiration, sensitivity, fortitude, and a strong desire to make the world a better place through the voluntary investment of their time and energy. Eventually, the intention is to have full life communities that surround the CICN Learning Centers, including everything a person needs to live, work, play, and be a member of a thriving society, with core categories of being human research as its central support beam, acting as living demonstrations for the elevated community a core category-centered lifestyle can be. In conclusion, the CICN is a place for the collaborative quest of seeking, finding, and sharing the provable truth of things, including the provable truth of the core categories of being human, as well as being a forum for healthy competition in the open marketplace of ideas. Accordingly, the CICN is an apolitical organization that is highly compatible with Truth Seeker Open Table, an all-inclusive open discussion destination with open halls and open hearts to all who accept its operational givens and are earnestly interested in further exploration of the core category phenomenon. This openness to new contributors and their possible contributions includes an appreciation of a wide range of approaches for gaining greater understanding of the core category phenomenon, such as the potential benefits of various attributes, methodologies, and areas of interest that can be used to garner new relevant information and glean new illuminating insight regarding it. With this rightful mandate in mind, the CICN welcomes all such proper truth seekers to add their own personal participation and patronage to this unprecedented humanistic learning and growth opportunity of most worthy greatness, in order to help envision and shape into being the future we are all responsible for creating together. Know this: